I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Let me go ahead and say this. Yes, I tagged the both of you. What type of question was that? Why do black people care about the Venezuelan president? Negro, that is the dumbest question ever asked. Now, I got some links in the description box. Right? I got some links in the description box. No, Shiesty Bomb. I'm gonna address you. Since you want to be a busybody, get your boy back over here. Because he's not it's not over with. He want to play games, he can come over here and get this work again. What happened on Friday? And was it Saturday? He can come back over here and get this work. But anyway, this is not about him, right? So, angry man, you're going to ask a stupid ass question as why do black people care about the Venezuelan president? Negro, sit down somewhere. That's what you need to do. Since you want to bogart everybody, well, bogart on what I'm about to do when it comes to the stupid ass question, because I'm going to answer your question. Why do black people care about the Venezuelan president? That's not even should be the question. The question is why should black people should care about international law? Angry man. Valdez. People should care about international law. And then you sit there and you went ahead and put your pom-poms for Donald Trump. Let me tell it to you, black Trump supporters. I think this might be the final year that y'all going to say what y'all got to say and get away with it. Because a lot of people are getting impatient with the rhetoric. They're getting impatient with these stupid, childish talking points. Now, we're going to read about international law. What did Donald Trump did? See, the United States of America is a member of the Organization of American States. Now, since though you want to be since you are supporting gang, since you want to support gang over there, Anger Man, your boy broke some laws yesterday. He broke some laws. What he did when him and let me go and just share it. Let me go ahead and share it real quick. See, it doesn't take this long to do the research. It doesn't take this long to do any meaningful research. Now, you want to call black people lazy? Negro. All you got to do is look it up the charter of the Organization of American States, OAS. So let me read the document that America signed in 1948. And let me tell you to you MAGA folks, you make America great again. You America first fools. Treaties are laws too. I hope you know that, right? Treaties are laws. And America, United States of America, has broken a treaty, has broken a law just over some oil. Okay? Let's go ahead and read this. Where's RBR when you need him? So let's go ahead and read this. It doesn't take a fool, the Charter of the Organization of American States. In the name of the peoples, the states represented in the 9th International Conference of American States. Convene that the historic mission of America is to offer a man a land of liberty and favorable environment for the development of his personality and the realization of his aspirations. Now, this is the preamble, right? This is the preamble. It was signed in 1948 in Mexico City. The American states established by this charter the international organization that they have developed to achieve an order of peace and justice, to promote their solidarity, to strengthen their collaboration, to defend their sovereignty. Watch that, sovereignty, their territorial integrity and their independence. Within the United Nations, the Organization of American States is a regional agency. The Organization of American States has no powers other than to expressly confer upon by this charter none of those provisions authorized to intervene in matters that's within the internal jurisdiction of the member states. Why should the United States worry about a civil war within any of its own, any of the nations inside of it? Valdez. Yet you want to call black people dumb. Well, there's black people in Venezuela. There's black people in Brazil. That's where some of you passport bros are getting trouble at. There's black people in Colombia. There's Afro Latinos. Jackass. And you want to ask this stupid ass question. Well, why do black people or no what is the name? Why do black people care about the Venezuelan president? Get the fuck out of here, Valdez. You fake ass, you a fake ass Mexican ass nigga. The Organization of American States, in order to put in practice the principles in which it is founded and fulfill its regional obligations under the Charter of the United Nations, proclaims the following essential purposes: to strengthen the peace and security of the continent, which is the Americas, North and South America; to promote and consolidate representative democracy with due respect for the principle of non-intervention. Wait a minute. Non-intervention. So that means America should not be, United States should not be going to other countries within the Western Hemisphere, which is where most of the nations that are members of the OAS, jackass, should not intervene in their internal disputes, like civil wars and stuff. To prevent possible causes of difficulties and to assure a pacific settlement disputes that may arise among member states. You know what needs to happen then? I think though, because what Trump did, how would y'all feel if the Cuban government or the Venezuelan government or Argentina took their military force somewhere around Washington, D.C. or Mar-a-Lago somewhere and arrest Donald Trump? How would y'all feel? Come on out, Angry Man. How would you feel if that would have happened? You know what? I'm gonna take away somebody's wrench in a minute. I'm gonna take somebody's wrench. And then let's scroll down a bit real quick. Let's scroll down here. See, treaties are laws, right? And I'm reading this law here. This is a treaty that America signed in 1948. Now, Chapter 2, Principles, Article 3, right? International laws is the standard of conduct of the states. International order consists of consensual of respect of personality, sovereignty, and independence of states, and faithful fulfillment of obligations derived from treaties and other sources of international law. Let's scroll down real quick. Let's scroll down. See, this is where Anger Man messed up at. Why? Why should black people care? Right? Now I want y'all to read a little bit down here real quick. What does it say right here? Oh, here we go. The American states condemn war of aggression. Victory does not give rights. See, anger man. This tells you that the United States has committed a crime. The United States government has committed a crime. Because, Shiesty Bomb, I demand respect. So stop trolling. Now back to the point. Now let's go to H. An act of aggression against one American state is an aggression against all other American states. For oil. Venezuela was invaded for oil. Venezuela is not run by 4 people in Washington, D.C. Controversies of an international character arising from 2 or more American states shall be settled by peaceful procedures. Wait a minute. Was that peaceful last night? Anger man? Explain that. I want you to explain that. Okay? I want you to explain that. See, the problem is, nigga, you want to shame, blame, and explain about women, and you know that's all you do. You don't know nothing about international politics. You're tired of you idiots talking. You talking and don't know nothing. I'm sorry. I can't stand people supporting the dumbest people among us. While people who do know what's going on, they don't get support. Now, all American states that ratified the present charter are members of the organization. Just like Venezuela, just like the United States, just like most other countries in the Western Hemisphere. Oh, and let me say this real quick, right? You in my wheelhouse. I'm gonna give you the link. This is what I'm going to do. Anybody who has a problem with what I said, right here's the link. My YouTube link is right here. My other channel link right here. Oh, on my Twitch, the link is up on my Twitch as well. So if no one, if any of y'all have a problem, but understand something, you're not gonna come in here on some foolishness. Now let's get right back into focus. Any other independent American state that desires to become a member of the organization should indicate by means of note addressed to the secretary. You know what? We can address all that. We're gonna need to address all that. Some of this now. I read the most important part, right? I read the most important part, but let's just scroll down because you got this manosphere nut trying to talk on something he don't nothing about. Now here we go. Chapter 4. Fundamental rights and duties of states. States, the nation states are judicially equal, enjoy equal rights and equal capability to exercise these rights and have equal duties. The rights of each state depend not upon its power to assure exercise thereof, but upon the mere fact of its existence as a person under international law. Every American state, which means he's talking about the nation states, has the duty to respect the rights enjoyed by every other state in accordance with international law. The fundamental rights of states should not be impaired in any manner whatsoever. See, President Trump violate Article 10, Article 11, Article 12 of the fundamental rights section of the OAS Charter. And he should be impeached by now. He should be impeached. There should be some of y'all might want to do Amendment 25 at this point. You know, I hear Anger Man say, well, it shouldn't matter, man, because he was a dictator. Okay. Well, Article 17 says each state has the right to develop its cultural, political, and economic life freely and naturally. In this free development, the state shall respect the rights of the individual and the principles of universal morality. Donald Trump validate Article 17. Anger Man. Why you try to puff and give on Donald Trump? See, how come you don't want to hit that link? See, Anger Man, I know you're live. No, I'm sorry. Not live. I know you're up because I tag you. Now let's read what Donald Trump also violate. Donald Trump and JD Vance and Marco Rubio and what's that guy? He Hexef have violated. Let's go to Article 19. Right? No state or group of states has the right to intervene directly or indirectly for any reason whatever in internal or external affairs of any other state. The foregoing principle prohibits not only armed force, but also any form of interference or an attempt threat against the personality of the state or against its political, economic, and cultural elements. Well, Donald Trump already violate that. Do we need to read some other stuff that Donald Trump just that the Trump administration just violate? This is the charter. And the OAS organization is in Washington, D.C. Donald Trump could have got in his limo, drove over to the OAS, and tried to talk this thing out, but he refused to do it. JFK went to the OAS during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Jimmy Carter went to the OAS during the whole drug war. See, Anger Man, You are the most uneducated, misinformed clown. You got these clowns bowing down to you. That's why I said, though, a lot of you niggas need to be controlled. Because y'all picking y'all's leaders wrong. Y'all pick guys who put out this veneer of the tough guy, and he's giving y'all bad information. No state may use or encourage the use of coercive measures of economic or political character in order to force the sovereign will of another state and attain the form of it advantage of any kind. Oh, like the oil? See, how many articles Donald Trump violate? And Congress should impeach him because since treaties are laws, Congress, and since he broke a international treaty, Congress had the right to impeach him for breaking an international law. And I don't want to hear no bullshit from Kelly Ray about America or Mo Rick Dunk about America first. Sit down with that too. Y'all need to sit down with that bullshit too. The territory of a state is inviolable. It may not be the object or temporary of a military occupation or any other measures of force taken by another state directly or indirectly or on any grounds whatever. No territory acquisitions, like oil, or special advantages attained by force or other means coercion shall be recognized. How many of these articles Donald Trump violated? Notice there's 20 people watch. There's 20 people watching me on YouTube. One person watching me on Twitch, and y'all they're too scared to hit that link. And Angerman, one of them is you. And the other one is Sharon. Because he brought his goofy ass on your channel. Y'all talking and don't know nothing. Y'all need to stick to relationship talk. Now let's go down another part. Yeah. There's so many things Donald Trump violated in this treaty. Yes, it's a treaty, by the way. Every act of aggression by a state against the territorial integrity or the validity of a territory against the sovereignty, or political independence of an American state shall be considered an act of aggression against other American states. Wait a minute. So when Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth and Marco Rubio said, well, we are the government, we run Venezuela. Well, he violated that right there. So in all technicality, if you want to get all technical, all of Latin America is at war with the United States. And as somebody who lives in South Texas, I'm kind of worried about that. Because people are getting really tired of Grandpa. Okay? Grandpa sold this country out. Yes, I'm going to say it. Grandpa, shout out to Tired City. Grandpa sold this damn country out. While y'all want to blame it on women or blame it on black people and blame it on black women or blame it on immigrants. Y'all want to blame it on the Mexicans and Guatemalans and everybody else. No, Grandpa sold you out. Yet the problem is you too damn dumb to figure it out. A lot of y'all too damn stupid. You too damn dumb to figure things out. Things is right there in front of your face, and yet y'all sit there and wait pom-poms for Anger Man to get on YouTube, and he's not challenged correctly. Y'all can't even challenge Anger Man. Is that so what does that have to do with black people? So I'm assuming Anger Man is referring to black people in America, right? African Americans, right? Well, let's help. Well, it does matter because a lot of your fans, Anger Man, are passport bros. And since some of your fan base is passport bros, I don't think they will be safe in Venezuela while they're trying to trick. I don't think some of those brothers out there in Colombia, I don't think they're safe. I don't think those brothers out there who's over there in the DR are safe at this point. Knowing though there are going to be reprisals. I guess though you can't sit there and think about that part. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on. Let me tell somebody I'm live right now. Hold on. Let me tell somebody I'm live. I can't stand this phone. You got a bunch of idiots online who don't know geopolitics, but yet though they over here want to wave pom poms for Donald Trump. Get the fuck out of here. Now I'm not gonna read this whole entire charter, right? But Donald Trump already violated at least a dozen articles in this charter, especially on chapter 4 of the article. Okay, he already violated it. I should say. There's so many infractions, and we got these window licking Negroes online who want to jump on the Donald Trump train because Donald Trump offends black women. That's how stupid you niggas are. You voted for Donald Trump because he offends black women. You know, with this passport bro issue, with the Floyd and the Jay Rillo thing, you know what? I hope this start the ball rolling and getting you niggas off YouTube. Get your niggas offline. What happened in 2017, it needs to happen now, but on a greater scale. You want to promote ignorance because, oh, you're just mad because Keisha won't give you the time of day. First of all, let me tell you something, niggas. Straight up. If you are so mad at Keisha, the best thing you niggas need to do is decenter women. That's y'all's problem. Everything revolves around your anger about women. You should just ignore a woman. There is a woman right now who wants Big J's attention. My name was mentioned all last night. Big J's a coward. Big J's a coward. Guess what? I'm not answering that because that she wants my attention. You don't give women like that attention. Stop centering women in bullshit in your life, especially the ones who bring trouble. So y'all vote for Donald Trump just as a lick back because y'all can't do things your damn self. And Anger Man, I'm talking directly to your black ass. Talking to you and BGS. Now, I read a treaty why that Donald Trump violated a law. He violated 15 things that I read. He violated 15 things that I read in the OAS Treaty Convention that a United States signed in 1948. So I'm going to talk to all these congressional candidates, and I'm going to make damn sure Donald Trump gets impeached while at the same time we investigate the red pill community. Like you, Valdez. That's what needs to happen. See, everybody's scared he hit that link. Why is that? Why are you scared? Oh, because you know I'm not on some bullshit. Because I got the power to kick your ass out. I don't need no bounty like Sharon to do these goofy ass bounties. You say something stupid, your ass is gone. I suffer fools gladly. I suffer no fools gladly. And Anger Man, you were the biggest fool for making that stupid ass live stream yesterday. Yes, nigga, I'm cooking your ass. I'm cooking you and Sharon. And Sharon is in there looking goofy and shit. And since though I tagged Sharon in this, how can you talk about Realm Bro when Anger Man sunned you last night? When Anger Man was supposed to be the enemy, Sharon, why haven't you went ahead and did all that tap dancing like you would do on me? Sharon, where's PhD with to back your ass up? Oh, I already called your ass out though, Kelly Ray. I called your ass out because you see, don't be surprised, Kelly Ray, when the next 10, 15, 20 years, America gonna be attacked behind this shit. Do not be surprised. You don't just go up in the country and just say, oh, we don't like this person. We just gonna take the president or take the leader. First of all, Venezuela. Why? Wait, if y'all really want to do something, do that to the North Korean. Go to over there in East Asia and do that crap. I don't want to hear America First, Kelly Ray. I want to hear MAGA. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Because every goddamn time, when it, from you or your husband, I keep looking at the people that come on your husband's channel talking about, Donald Trump is getting us out of wars, and Donald Trump is not, he's ending wars. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Because it's bullshit. It's just punk ass bullshit. He's getting us out of wars. Really? Donald Trump just Donald, whether you know it or not, he just started 3 wars. That's going to happen in the next 10 years. Now, I know in 10 years' time, nobody's going to remember this. Right? And why are you ask that question, Edward? I'm talking about international law. We ain't talking about what Haiti done. What do Haiti got to do with this? What do Haiti done? I'm talking about international law. Because when America is going to be attacked in the next 10, 15 years, black Americans is going to get killed. Oh yeah, man. Man, I'm America first. Bullshit. And last year, everybody told y'all, not last year, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, people technically even last year, right? People told y'all, listen, y'all, are you sure about this? You really think though he's gonna do all this shit? And no, it's America, make America great again, yeah. Y'all are looking at the heritage reports. Y'all are looking at some of these articles that's been leaked out. We told you it was going to happen. Y'all just gave China the green light to go after Taiwan. Hold on. Let me read what Edward say. So basically, you can't arrest a country's leader who hasn't got an international arrest warrant, but you can't arrest a country's leader who's got a international arrest warrant. No, you can't, because here's the thing: if it violates other treaties, you can't just go up in there and kill everybody else just to get to that one person. And then though you take down the entire government, then though you saying you can't, then you saying you're running the country, and then you stealing the resources along with it. That's some um That's some arrest record. Yeah, 40 people died. Yeah. I said 40 people died, and Maduro's giving thumbs up and saying Happy New Year's. Maduro is only have arrest warrant from New York from the United States government. BIGJ Netanyahu has been indicted from the ICC, the International Court, but United States is not party to the International Court because United States never signed, or I'm sorry, never they signed it, but they never what's it called it confirmed the ICC. So BIGJ Netanyahu is free to go to the United States. Right. Fentanyl, listen, eyes. They just saw they just claim, listen, there's stories of that the most fentanyl come from Oklahoma. Why y'all worry about China? Why you worry about Venezuela then? Fentanyl from China. You can't make fentanyl in China. If you anything, even marijuana carries a stiff penalty. There's a death penalty if you have cocaine, even a gram, less than a gram of cocaine. That's a death penalty. So why should anybody? Why do people believe in this fentanyl issue? Fentanyl come from Oklahoma, states like Oklahoma, the Panhandle of Texas, New Mexico. That's where your meth addicts is coming is selling that shit. But everybody wants to believe it because grandpa told you. Oh, it's the Chinese. Oh, it's the Venezuelans. Oh, it's somebody. It's the brown people south of the Rio Grande. Right. Okay. I don't want to hear shit from nobody. You can't tell me shit unless you can research it. Don't tell me shit. If you don't know what the hell you talk about before you talk to me. Like in eyes, like the whole issue about the 13% of the population commit 50% of the crimes. Or what about Chicago? What about Milwaukee? There's crime in Milwaukee. There's crime in Chicago. Okay. Well, I'm going to send the National Guard there. Okay. Then why won't you send the National Guard to Omaha, Nebraska? Because Omaha, Nebraska, well, until recently, it's been a Republican-ran city for two generations, but yet nobody talking about Omaha, Nebraska, where white people are the majority and they commit the most crimes, and there's only what 15% black, but most of the crimes are worse than Chicago. What about Omaha, Nebraska? No, I'm sorry, not Omaha, Nebraska. What about Fresno, California? There's 1% white. there's 1% black people in Fresno. It'll be a special day if you find a black person in Fresno, California. It's 1% black. It's mainly whites and Asians. So how come the crime rate is worse than Chicago? How come we're not sending in the National Guard to Fresno, California? What about Aurora, Colorado? Colorado High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Why ain't sending since there's no black people in Aurora? How come you ain't sending no troops to Aurora? We see, man, cause that 13% commit the 50% of the crimes. Wink, wink. Narrative. Do whites don't acknowledge their own? Right, white people do not acknowledge their own crimes. Yet they always want to talk about us, though. You see, soon as I said that, some people stop talking. This is the reason why I should be the only person to debate. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be arrogant. I got these facts in my head, V-Dub, and so do you. How can they sit there and ram through Chicago, Milwaukee, Memphis down everybody's throats? But we can go to these white-owned, white majority cities, and the crime rate, the violent crime rate, violent crime rate is worse than Chicago. How many violent crimes per 100,000 people? And I'm here, Anger Man saying, going to open up his stupid ass mouth and say, well, Maduro is a dictator. Okay, then how come he didn't go after the president of Nicaragua? Isn't he a dictator? How was the I forgot that one leader from Central America who was pardoned by Donald Trump last year, and he was a drug dealer. See again, can we stop the cap? Yet, make America great again, yeah. Yeah, it's easy to point it West Virginia. Oh, and the Somalis, I might add. Uh-oh. It's easy to point at us and not West Virginia. We ain't going to talk about those white single mamas in West Virginia. We're not going to talk about the white single mothers in fucking ass the panhandle of Texas. We're not going to talk about the white single mamas in the Appalachians, the Appalachian Mountains. We're not going to talk about the white single mothers in Alabama and Mississippi. But hey, we will put up the damn we want to put the focus on the black women, the black womans. Put it on Keisha. First of all, fuck Keisha. And this is the reason why I'm telling Angry Man. I'm coming for that belt, my nigga. Venezuela has all the oil of the Caribbean combined. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Isn't there another organization? Wait a minute. Hold Hold on. Outside the OAS, right? I forgot about the Caribbean Collective. What's it called? The internet, the other international thing. What's it called? The Caribbean. Hold on, let me call it. See. I do my research, but yet we get idiots following Anger Man. See, it's gang. I'm like Ty City now. It's gang. And you know what? I'm gonna say it's like this. I'm scared to travel outside of the United States now because this whole bullshit. I can't go. I'm scared to go to London. V-Dub. Me and you supposed to meet up in London. I'm scared to go to London. I'm scared to go into continental Europe now. What's it called? What is it called? Caribbean. What's it called? Security. What is it? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find that website now. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Here it is. Hold on. Let me try to find it. Let me try to find the charter. Let me try to find the charter to this. Right. This is also an international treaty thing. Hold on. Let me try to find it. I think the United States. I think the United States is a part of this too, but still, I think Venezuela is part of it too. Hold on. Let me try to share it. The regional security system, right? This is the Caribbean Collective Army, or their form of NATO type things, right? See, even Donald Trump violate this right here, okay? He violate this over here as well. Okay? Anyway, but back over here on the OSS website, Donald Trump violated at least a dozen sections in articles. A dozen outside of this, mainly on chapter 4, the fundamental rights and duties of states. He violated Article 10, Article 11, Article 12, Article 13, Article. Let me see. What's the other article? Wait a minute. Hold on. What's the other article? Article 19, Article 17. Let me see. What else he also violated? Article 22. Yeah, Caracorn. Yeah, I think that's Caracorn. Let me go look at a Caracorn. Caracorn. I think that's what it's called. No, I want Angerman's head on the lance. I want Angerman's head on the lance. That's all. Y'all prop that bitch nigga up too far too long, and he's getting away with saying a lot of stupid ass shit. All right. Yeah, I said it. And yes, I tag Angerman. Y'all sure them did. And also tag Sharon. Oh, goofy ass. But anyway, I said what I said. Um. Um. Oh well. I got nothing to say right now for this hour-long rant. uh, oh, and Sharon, don't you ever try to call me a punk. Cause nigga, I don't hide behind women. You do that shit. You hide behind that mute button PhD diva. You want to hide behind your cousin. Nigga, you are no intellectual. Let me tell you something. I'm an athlete. I may not show it right now. I'm an athlete and I'm also intellectual. Nigga, you just there because you don't have the talent to do anything else but do clown shit. You Negroes are clowns. You can't sit there and say rim bro this, rim bro that. And now we see you trying to break bread with the king of the rim bros. And that's the most homophobic, homoerotic thing you call another man rim. Stop taking advice from these women who's only there to see you fight another man all the time. But anyway, I'm out. Oh yeah, and here is the website to OAS. What's it called? OAS.org. And you can read this for yourself. I mean, Donald Trump violated a dozen items of this treaty. And he possibly violated this right here, the regional security thing. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this in the chat room. Let me put this inside the chat room. What's going on, MOT? Yeah, let me put this inside the chat room because Donald Trump violated some of these articles within this thing right here. Hold on. So yeah. Yeah, so he violated this right here. Yes, he violated this right here. Especially 10, 12, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and let me see. See, he also violated 17, 18, 19. So yes. Oh well, I said enough in this hour and 4 minutes. Y'all have a good one. I might be live later on to this afternoon. Who knows? Big J out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.